Hello folks and welcome back to my channel. This is a stimulus check update and stimulus package update.
Aggressive proposal, particularly for a proposal
says we need to act big. She's talking about acting big to create more jobs.
I'll be covering the latest stimulus check information that you must know. The new Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, says that additional stimulus and expanded unemployment insurance will provide the biggest bang for the buck. That's according to Business Insider. Yesterday, Janet Yellen faced lawmakers at a confirmation hearing in the US Senate, and the former Fed chair said additional stimulus and expanded retirement insurance will have the biggest impact in the immediate term. She said they'll create jobs throughout the economy and provide more relief for small businesses. Everybody tell me in the comments down below, do you agree with Janet Yellen? Now, Business Insider goes on to say that President-elect Joe Biden's pick for Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, says that additional stimulus relief for the most in need coupled with expanded unemployment insurance. For those most in need coupled with expanded unemployment insurance will have the biggest economic impact in the immediate term, giving Americans the biggest bang for the buck. Yellen said during a Senate confirmation hearing on Tuesday, "I think relief that we provide to those who are in the greatest need and to small businesses have the best chance of providing both relief to those who've been so badly affected by the pandemic and creating a great deal of spending per dollar spent. They will create jobs throughout the economy." Janet Yellen chaired the Federal Reserve from 2014 to 2018, and she said that targeting relief for those most in need during the pandemic could help the economy recover in the short term. Among her plans, she said additional funding for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, extended unemployment insurance, as well as additional stimulus and relief for small businesses would be key.
This is America. People want to work. States want to pay. If Congress doubles the minimum wage like Biden's proposing, I bet people want to work even more. The truth is we've got 7% unemployment in this economy, and that needs a shot in the arm. That's too high. So when I hear Yellen talking about big, it makes me feel like the Bulls have a home field advantage with Yellen at the helm, just like the Bucks had an advantage with Tom Brady. Bulls by 3, or non-gambling speak, the Bulls are so powerful that you have to spot them at least 3 points to make it even.
We have to relieve the suffering that this pandemic has caused. We need to look at the businesses most at risk, she said. If we don't do that, suffering and the loss of spending will cause other people to lose jobs and permanent scarring that will harm the economy over the long term. The new Treasury Secretary's plan aligns with Biden's $1.9 trillion relief proposal, which calls for bigger benefits for Americans struggling with hunger and $400 weekly federal unemployment benefits. As Treasury Secretary, Yellen will play a crucial role in guiding the Biden administration negotiations with a divided Congress, as Democrats will have a very slim majority in both chambers. Yellen requires a full Senate vote to be installed as Secretary, though she expects to win as easy confirmation. She will be the first woman to lead the Treasury in the nation's history in regards to the unemployment benefits. More than 1 million people filed for traditional unemployment benefits last week, for the first time since July, further highlighting the impact the resurgence of the pandemic is having on the US economy, including those who filed for benefits under the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. More than 1.4 million Americans filed claims last week, an increase of more than 231,000. It was the second week in a row that claims had increased for both programs, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program and the PUAC.
Issue at Bank of America.
At an annual rate, and New York has pegged the tracking forecast for the first quarter of 2021 at over 6% still, and that's prior to the passage of $900 billion in stimulus in December.
The spike in traditional claims since the first week of December has come as PUA applications have decreased, suggesting the layoffs are not entirely pandemic related. Mark Hamrick, a senior economic analyst at Bankrate, told Yahoo Finance on Thursday, "The rise in level of new unemployment claims is shocking.